Good morning from Sheridan, Wyoming. It rained last night. As long as it's not snow, I'm okay with that. The scary thing is the direction I'm facing, there's supposed to be mountains. I don't see them, so may have snow today. Fantastic. Is it just me, or is that the most annoying saying ever? Even if it is crawfish. You know, it's really hard to believe that this freeway was shut down just a couple days ago because of all of the snow. And now it's gone. And the freeway's back open. It's like completely dry. I mean, it's raining right now, but it's not like it's, a blizzard and buried in snow. That's crazy. You know, I've seen a lot of strange lakes in my time. Nothing more eerie than this one. The trees are all dead. And it just looks eerie. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that over on this side, all of these train cars have coal in them. So I don't know if that makes all of this look the way it does. But majority of the lakes I've ever seen in my life, they all have nice, lush trees. And right there, you can see the foundation of an old house. Even the house didn't survive. How crazy is that? Not to mention, there are no trespassing signs around this lake. So it's not like you can go fishing or swimming or playing. That's strange. And it goes on and on and on. Have you ever seen anything like that before? Like it's got radiation or something in it. One of these days, I'm just gonna fly my drone over that just to get a better idea of what it looks like. I may not go and cross over like a fence physically, but I will fly my drone over it to get a better scope of how big that lake is and why is everything around it dead. Parked at another light for construction. No snow. That's good. But being stuck behind all of these trucks. I got another one behind me. Actually, there's a couple behind me. It sure takes a long time to go just a little bit. That's when I rely on my iPod. Thank you, iPod, for keeping me entertained. And here comes the bump. Bump, bump. We're back at the Battle of Little Bighorn. This time we're actually, and when I say we, I mean me and you. But I'm out at where the battle actually took place. And some of the battles fought between some of the soldiers and the Cheyenne Indians and Sitting Bull. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Some of the fights that were here. This area was occupied by troops A, B, D, G, H, K, and M, the 7th Cavalry, and the pack train when they were besieged by the Sioux Indians, June 25th and 26th, 1876. And this is where it went down. Right out here. crazy. Almost 141 years ago. And could you imagine? Hundreds of people died in these fields here and down in those valleys over one massive battle. That's crazy to think how much went on here. This area here is called Sharpshooter Ridge. From basically June 25th to the 26th, Custer's first view of the Indian village was from over here, and kind of got a little closer. And after witnessing the beginning of Major Reno's charge, Custer's 5 companies came down into here and basically got occupied by the Lakota and Cheyenne warriors, who basically opened fire on all of Major Reno's and one of the other soldiers' men. And this area is now called Sharpshooter Ridge because of that. So this whole area here was a bunch of shooters from the Army and the Indians. A lot of people died down there. I love history, but sadly, I am not much of a history buff. So, unfortunately, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about Custer's Last Stand or the Cherokee, Lakota, Indians, and the battle that was fought here. But I do find it really interesting and, you know, of course, sad. Battles are never supposed to be a happy thing, whether you win or lose. But it's just crazy when you think of the land here and how beautiful it is, knowing that out in these fields there are not just bodies, but also like arrowheads, arrows, bullets, guns, tons of history out there just buried. And you know, yeah, I could get out of my car and go look for them, but I'm on private property and it's against the law. But it's still pretty cool knowing it's all out there. Interestingly enough, the Cheyenne war leader was actually named Lame White Man. Interesting. Just right off the road, here's the soldiers' graves. There's 3 more there, 2 more there, and there, and there. Just right off the road. And down further, there's even more graves. All along the mountainside there. There's headstones. There's even more down there. Just feels like one massive cemetery when you think about it. Headstone after headstone. They're on both sides of the road too. There's a monument for all the soldiers. So was it cool? Yes. Actually, I think the park was cool. Is it worth $20 to go explore? That is a matter of opinion. I'm not too sure about that. You've really got to be huge on history to want to go and spend $20 per car to want to go explore the Battle of Little Bighorn and Custer's Last Stand. So I'll leave that one up to you. It is almost like 30-40 minutes south of Billings, Montana. And yeah, it's pretty cool. They've got a whole bunch of shops and museums, teepees, and knickknacks, and paddywhacks. What the heck's a paddywhack? Does anybody even know? I don't know. Note to self, unless you have lots of time and lots of patience, don't go to Cafe Rio during lunch hour, because it will take an hour to get your lunch. They're very busy and very good. I recommend the pork barbacoa salad. It's amazing. LOL. Land of Landenland.